In a quiet neighborhood, a clever tabby cat named Whiskers lived in a cozy home with his kind owner. Whiskers loved his daily adventures, from chasing butterflies in the garden to napping in the warm sunlight. However, one day, he noticed something troubling. Whiskers heard Mr. Grimes shouting and yelling from a neighbor's house, where his friend, a cat named Shadow, also lived. One day, Shadow approached Whiskers with a sad look in his eyes. "Whiskers, my owner hurts me. He yells, he kicks. I don't know what to do," Shadow whispered. Whiskers listened intently, his heart aching for his friend. But before he could say anything, a loud voice interrupted them. Mr. Grimes storms out of his house, glaring at Shadow. He points toward their home angrily. The next day, Whiskers saw Mr. Grimes leave in his truck. Seizing the chance, he hurried to Shadow's house. What he saw made his fur stand on end. Shadow lay on the ground, injured and barely moving. Whiskers knew he had to act fast. Whiskers called an ambulance immediately. Ambulance came, and they took Shadow to the hospital. At the hospital, kind veterinarians treated Shadow's wounds. Whiskers never left his side, bringing him food and curling up beside him to keep him warm. Whiskers told everything to his kind owner. He knew something was not right when he saw Shadow's injuries. He gasped in horror and immediately called the police.
Hello.
Mrs. Thompson decided to adopt Shadow, giving him the love and warmth he had never known. With Whiskers by his side, Shadow finally felt safe. The police wasted no time. They arrested Mr. Grimes for animal cruelty, ensuring Shadow would never suffer again. As weeks passed, Shadow grew stronger. He played, purred, and lived happily, knowing he had a best friend who had saved him. And so, Whiskers proved that even the smallest heroes could make a big difference.